The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From small town USA, the Savior.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
The capacity crowd on its feet as we're about to get this one underway.
And approaching the ring, accompanied by Paul White, representing the Assassins, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WCW World Television Champion, John Cena!
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
You made a smart choice tuning in for this one, folks. This match promises to be absolutely amazing.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an amazing night. I'm Michael Cole, joined as always by the King himself. He's a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, enough about me, Michael. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? You said it, Michael. We're starting things off strong tonight.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
I'll tell you, when you talk about New England, there's some of the toughest people in the world. Blue-collar workers, hard shipyard workers, and that's where John Cena was brought up. You know, growing up with four brothers in a house that loved WWE and all types of sports, it made John Cena work to become one of the toughest superstars to lace up a pair of boots. Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that.
What? He's still not through?
I don't think so. Looking fresh out there. You're not going to lose many matches when you're competing at full health. Going to the top. High risk.
Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches.
Quit running your mouth and let them do this thing.
Uh-oh. John Cena so dogged and gritty.
Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly. What agility! There's a drop kick! What are you doing? We got a match going on here. You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet. He's going to be seeing stars for quite a while. Quit running your mouth and let them do this thing. He's got him hooked. Oh, out of nowhere. John Cena with a nice reversal.
Well, as for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career, I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right. There's nothing like having a WWE debut against a main event star. And at the time, that's exactly what John Cena did. There's no doubt that had a major effect on Cena's career and the goals he set for himself here in the WWE. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He's in big trouble.
Watching this beating, hoping to end it early.
Here's hoping. Hey, come on. There's no need for this.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding. This is going to need some serious medical attention.
Look at it, and he escapes with a kick out. When this guy's on, look out. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Heads up! I mean, that's how you pick your moment and go for it. Wow, he's still down after that. We know what this is. Oh my, put it in the books. This one's got to be over now. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hold? I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do next?
Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike. Cole, what's he got in mind?
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck. John Cena's feeling it.
As awful as it is to say at times, John Cena is...
Oh, wow, here he comes. Now this is a comeback. And listen to this crowd. Incredible counter.
Not today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Michael, let me tell you, all WWE performers have to deal with physical issues in their careers, but very few have dealt with the kind of injuries that John Cena has and been able to bounce back as strongly. Cena has been through the ringer, and every time he takes a knock, he seems to come out even better on the back end. The shoulders.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up. What do you have to do to keep this guy down?
He's showing no signs of letting up. We're seeing some truly amazing moves in this match. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
I think we may be moments away from seeing his breaking point.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. Looking for all the glory here.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. John Cena will never give up. I'm not sure John Cena can give up. If there's only fumes left in the tank, Cena will keep going.
Shockwave. John Cena, and he escapes with a kick out. There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
Oh, out of nowhere. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure. Clearly taking out the arm was part of the game plan heading into this match.
Not today, too fast.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. These attacks to the neck, Michael, are clearly part of a larger overall plan, you think?
Again, proving why you're the best analyst in the business. Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. John Cena refusing to stay down.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. If this choke continues, he's going to be out cold. I mean, cold. I mean, really cold. Looking good now.
What a ruthless act. That is not a position you want to be in at any point in this match.
And he goes for the cover.
This is it. 2.
What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shame that someone had to lose.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. Representing the Harlem Heat, from Harlem, New York, weighing 256 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Booker T.
You know, I hate to be so negative, but this guy deserves every last boo he gets here tonight.
So much thought goes into a superstar's entrance, as we're witnessing here tonight.
And approaching the ring, representing the Nasty Boys, from Pennsylvania, Brian Cobb.
Listen to this arena.
We're just moments away from one-on-one action here. This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
He's got him hooked.
This is what makes him so dangerous. As we watch Booker T, let's get your take on him.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Textbook offense here.
Knocked down. What a shot.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping. Oh, out of nowhere.
Making it look easy.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
He got him. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, wow. Oh, a serious knockout blow. Oh, look at Booker T. He's establishing a deliberate pace now.
When you're as accomplished as Booker T, you can take things up to another level whenever you choose. This man has tremendous offense, and watch out for that spinneroonie.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this. Whoa! Whoa! It's all over but the shouting.
That can't be enough, can it?
I don't...
And it's up. He got the shoulder up. Going toe-to-toe here.
Oh! Camel clutch! He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Great counter. Oh, out of nowhere.
He's setting it up.
He's got the shoulders down, Cole.
This could be it. Wow, what a win.
You have to like this display.
After what these two just went through, they have a tremendous amount of respect for each other.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bam Bam Bigelow, representing the Dangerous Alliance from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, Vader!
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together. Big match for him here tonight.
And approaching the ring, accompanied by the Ultimate Warrior, from Atlanta, Georgia, Gold Yard!
This place is deafening. Listen to it. Look out. This one's going to be intense.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Must have seen it coming.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that. Oh, man, that neck's got to be hurt after that. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Not going to win many matches with that move. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
Oh, and the reversal by Vader.
Is it enough to put an end to this one?
What an attack. The animosity levels this match just continue to rise.
The ref calls the match off.
I don't blame him. This thing was way out of hand from the get-go.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
The anticipation is over. We're underway here, and I got to tell you, there's no better way to settle a score than mano a mano inside a WWE ring.
And it's Vader executing the reversal.
Not today, too fast.
Give us your thoughts on Gould.
You know, if there's a move that simply defies gravity, it's got to be the Vader salt. It's almost hard to comprehend somebody that big pulling off such a move.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Vader is really going to town right now.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight.
Nice dodge there.
King, you're right about the Vader salt. 450-pound men just aren't supposed to fly through the air the way that Vader does.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get you with that, Vader's sure to flatten you with the Vader bomb.
Plenty of downward thrust on that elbow drop.
Ooh, it landed right on the money, too.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention. Folks, Vader being controlled now. This is such a painful hold.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Oh, if Vader gets you in the corner and starts to unleash those forearms, forget it. You'll be seeing stars for a week. Wow, what a suplex! He's in full-on attack mode now. Wow, he's still down after that. Folks, Vader being controlled now.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Up and over. That'll leave you confused for a while. Vader's running body block is also something that'll leave you wondering where you are, King.
You got that right, Cole. I think he perfected that move from all his years playing college and pro football.
Now back to the ring. You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. That back is in dire straits right now. These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators. Here covers, and the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this.
There is a nasty, nasty look in the eyes of Vader now.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Today, too fast.
What a reversal. And it's Vader executing the reversal.
Just making his presence felt there.
Watch out! There was no hesitation there. This one's
Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
So good to be back in Tampa tonight. There are so many rabid WWE fans here in the Sunshine State.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
This is what you call building momentum. Vader's just so powerful, so dominating, and so fast for someone of his ungodly size.
He wants to do this in the ring.
And I don't blame him one bit. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Quit running your mouth and let them do this thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Vader changed the entire landscape of sports entertainment when he debuted in WWE at the 1996 Royal Rumble. From there, he set out to destroy every human being he came in contact with.
Michael, Vader is one of the only men to ever hold the IWGP and WCW World Heavyweight Championships. Few in this business have dominated the ring on the ground and in the air like this monster.
Oh, the old meeting of the minds.
Back between the ropes. Vader doing some damage.
Wow, he's still down after that.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Oh, no. Here we go. Vader sees it. Vader hit that one.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to be it.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Well, Cole, it's so important not to lose your cool in a match like this, not to lose your focus. You make a mistake, and I guarantee you, your opponent is going to capitalize on it. He's still not through. Oh, looking to make a statement here.
Unleash the choke slam. Time for night-night.
He's out after that one.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
My, you're right. Such a brutal physical battle this has been. And it's not over yet.
Can he score the pin? God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Thank you for choosing to watch WWE on this Monday night. We promise to bring you a great night of action.
Hey, come on. There's no need for this.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
Vader displaying nothing but conceit. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
And he's toast. Oh, out of nowhere. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, nice counter.
Oh, and the reversal by Vader.
When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is...
Makes the cover. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Look out!
Gould scores big.
Oh, an amazing move by Gould, Cole.
Wow, look at that power. What makes it even more impressive is that it's all in one motion.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Uh-oh! Big move coming! Ah!
Suplex! Suplex!
I love a good suplex, and we just saw one. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're coming to you live from sunny Tampa on the west coast of Florida. It's hard to win matches when you can't breathe.
That's vicious. Cutting off oxygen inflicts serious damage to an opponent. Hey, you could have until the referee's 5 count to break it. Use it.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Not today, too fast.
Hey, what a move.
We're looking at complete domination here. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. Vader showing us how to get it done.
Oh, man. I thought he might have been knocked out right there. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
What? Again? Vader heads for the top rope.
Look out below.
What a maneuver by Vader.
1, 2, 3.
What a huge win.
Here's your winner, Vader!
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. I can't say that I'm all that surprised by the outcome, Cole. When it's your night, it's your night.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one matchup.
You can't be serious. You aren't really going to fall for this.
It looks like he may be considering. Oh, what a vicious shot to the gut. How do you get up after that?
Oh, I'm not sure you do. That looked awful.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time. Twist of fate.
Man, that's one of my all-time favorite moves.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look out below. Oh, my gosh.
Tell us your thoughts about Sting.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Look out.
Attacking from the top. Look at this hang time.
It's a swanton bomb.
What a move. It really looks painful. 1, 2, 3.
It's over. It's all over.
Here's your winner, Jeff Hardy!
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, That was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
Wow, I didn't expect Sting to come up short here tonight.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple.
Whoa, look who it is.
He's out here to get some revenge, fighting fire with fire, letting loose with all his frustration and anger.
Oh, and look at him go. Even the referee can't stop him. I think you're going to need more help than that. Well, that was a heck of a beating, but he definitely had it coming.
Their rivalry has gotten too big for just the ring. I can't imagine how far they'll go just to finish it.
Oh, he's the guy to the opponent, and what's he going for here? Uh-oh, climbing the turnbuckle. Every time he has to get up, it takes... Ah! He whipped that one. Wow!
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Tell us your thoughts on the Hitman.
You know, watching Brett, you can almost see plans and tactics forming in his head. This is a man who eats, sleeps, and breathes wrestling.
He's moving like a man possessed.
All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger impacts. Get ready, folks. Get ready. Oh, out of nowhere.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Well, I've been in the ring many times with Bret Hart, guys, and I can tell you, there aren't many people, if any, that took their craft as seriously as this guy. Watch, there's the big boot. Look out. No kidding, that's gotta hurt.
And into the cover.
1, 2.
So good to be back in Tampa tonight. There are so many rabid WWE fans here in the Sunshine State.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
That's like watching someone being manhandled. What force.
No kidding, what a slam.
King, you're absolutely right. Bret Hart has an undeniable sense of pride, and a lot of that pride and hard work is why he's widely regarded as one of the best pure technical wrestlers of all time.
The bottom line is what you see is what you get with Bret Hart. There's no crazy gimmicks. He is what he says he is. The excellence of execution.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Uh-oh, the big boot is falling.
And this one may be over. Hey, take it from me, Cole. Preparing for a match with Bret Hart is no picnic. There's just no way to game plan for a guy with so many offensive weapons.
And this has got to be it.
I think so. 2, 3. Wow, what a tremendous victory.
Here's your winner, representing the NWO, Hulk Hogan.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.